tired of the day. Our leaders promised change.
Show 95 editorial, France and Burkina Faso. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Show 95 on MWM Media Pennsylvania, broadcasting live. And tonight, I am your co-host, Ala Bah Tibor of Show 95 on MWM. We bring you an editorial that will shake the dust off the colonial books of history. It is time to look France in the eye and tell the truth. France's double face. For generations, France has presented itself as Africa's friend. But beneath the handshake, there has always been a chain. The CFA franc tied to Paris, draining wealth from African economies. Military bases, not to defend Africans, but to secure French interests. Leaders supported, not because they served their people, but because they served France. This is the cold reality. A reality wrapped in pretty words about liberty, fraternity, and democracy. Words that France applied at home, but denied abroad. Burkina Faso's rebellion. But the days of silence are over. From Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso, a clear voice is rising. And that voice is saying, no more. Burkina Faso is demanding sovereignty. Burkina Faso is rejecting French troops, rejecting French interference, rejecting the role of a colony disguised as a partner. They are telling Paris, your time of dominance is finished. And listeners, this courage is spreading. From Mali to Niger, from Senegal to Ghana, young Africans are lifting their heads. They are tired of being told they cannot manage their own affairs. They are tired of watching their resources exported while their children struggle. They are tired of seeing their leaders bend the knee to Paris while the people suffer in poverty. France exposed, France tonight stands exposed. It is not the victim, it is the culprit. It is the empire that never truly ended, and now its mask has fallen. Burkina Faso may not be the largest nation on the continent, but its defiance carries the weight of a continent's anger. It is the flame in the dark, showing all of Africa that freedom is not given, it is taken. And let us remember this timeless truth. A slave who doesn't rebel must never be pitied by the world. Burkina Faso has chosen to rebel against oppression, and for that it deserves not pity, but respect, admiration and solidarity. A turning point for Africa. Show 95 listeners, what we are witnessing is history. The great wall of neo-colonialism is cracking. Every protest, every walkout, every rejection of foreign military presence, these are the stones falling from that wall. And once it falls, it will never be rebuilt. France must face the truth. Africa is no longer a playground for European powers. Africa is no longer a backyard for Paris. Africa is a continent rising and it will no longer bow. So here on MWM Media Pennsylvania, we say it again. Africa is not France's colony. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever again. And before we close tonight's editorial, let us pause to honour the sponsors who make this broadcast possible. First, our lead sponsor, Pitied Fashion in Texas. More than just a fashion house, Pitied is a movement, a vision of African creativity stitched into every fabric, every design. They represent boldness, pride, and dignity, carrying Africa's identity onto the global stage. We are proud to stand with Pitied Fashion, and even more proud that they stand with us here on Show 95. We also thank our MWM podcast family, always pushing our voice further across digital platforms, making sure every word spoken here travels far and wide. We salute iMinistry in Atlanta, Georgia for your faith, your vision, and your unwavering commitment to truth and independence. And finally, a special thank you to Transvolta Travel and Tour Ghana. From the heart of Ghana, they continue to connect people, culture, and nations. Their presence reminds us that African enterprise is not only alive, but thriving, shaping a future where Africa stands strong on its own terms. We salute you all. Closing, ladies and gentlemen, this has been tonight's editorial. France and Burkina Faso, the clash between a fading empire and a rising Africa. And once again, I am your co-host, Ala Bah Tibor of Show 95 on MWM. Editorial written by Martin Petigo. Stay tuned because on Show 95, the conversation never ends. Good night.
Tired of the lies, tired of the day. Our leaders promise change, but it's all in vain. We're searching for a hero, someone to lead the way. to bring us out of darkness. United in our struggle.